While we were in Argentina, my parents took that time to totally redo this side of their yard. The previous owners of their house did a lot of landscaping before they left, but there was this whole side of the yard that was completely undone. There was this really weird hill and there were some drainage issues here. So my parents had this giant wall built and had a patio done with all these stepstones and stairs down, and then had the team build this awesome treehouse for my kids. This space was so well thought out and so well done. I was honestly expecting to come back and just have the platforms of the treehouse done, and then I was going to do everything else, but there isn't a whole lot left for me to do, honestly. I've done some videos about what my plans were for this, but things changed because it was originally going to be around an actual tree. That tree ended up being dead and they had to cut it down. So instead, it's a set of freestanding platforms. They're obviously concreted into the ground. There's a lower platform and then stairs up to a higher platform, which are both massive and allow for a lot of free play. This really is a blank slate for me to be able to add things. They already have the swings underneath, which is great. They attached awesome hooks to hang everything from, and it has a great view of the patio below as well. The team that did all of this made this awesome wall for me, and I'm going to be doing a climbing wall on one side and a ladder on the other. Today I'm going to show you how I do the climbing wall. So these are the handholds that I'm using. They come in a pack of 32. They have these really awesome bolts where they thread through the front of the climbing hold, and then on the back end there is this piece that you hammer into the wood, and it basically pins into the wood and threads the bolt. Because the wall was so big and there were varying sizes of handholds, I wasn't sure that I was going to have enough of them. So I decided first I was going to trace them onto the wall to decide where I was going to put them. This also gave me a really good visual for where to put each size handhold. I started off tracing with a pencil, but this is one, treated wood, and two, it had rained like 2 days before, so the wood was a little soft and the pencil wasn't working. So I opted for a Sharpie instead, and I would trace what the handhold was, and then I would write in the middle what color it was, and I also traced the hole for where I needed to drill. To start, I did this in sets of 3, and I wanted to do them as low as possible and then go as high as possible. And I would do 2 on the sides and 1 in the middle. I was trying to make this accessible for both of my kids, and I have a 7-year-old and an almost 2-year-old. After I did the 2-in-1 configuration, I then went and filled in all the holes. So again, it was accessible for both my kids and anybody else who'd be visiting. I then did have to get a stepladder to get all the way to the top, as well as actually just come in from the top of the treehouse to trace all of these because I didn't have the right ladder with me at the time. Once I was completely done tracing, it was time to start drilling the holes. I decided to drill all of the holes before placing any of the handholds because I thought this was the best way to do it, so I wouldn't have to go back and do it again. You will probably notice that I'm wearing a different sweatshirt here. I had to do this on multiple days because of naps and all the activities that were happening in our life at the time. While I was doing this, it was really windy this day, and I was stabilizing my tripod and trying to expand the base of it so that it had more surface area to sit on. Turns out this tripod is fairly sharp, and it cut me pretty bad, bled a lot. So I ended up having to go inside and get a Band-Aid and some work gloves because I wasn't going to do that again. Once all the holes were drilled, I then went to the backside of the climbing wall and hammered in all of the pieces for the backside where the bolts screwed into. I did discover in this process that I used a drill bit that was a little bit too small. I did it for the size of the bolts and not the size of these specific pieces, so I needed to go back and get my drill and re-drill all these holes so they were a little bit bigger and the pieces would hammer in. Once I got that figured out though, it worked really well. It was also really helpful to have all of these placed ahead of time so that when I went to go place the handhold and screw it in, it was all ready to go and I didn't have to keep going from front to back and front to back over and over again. Then I started placing the handholds. I started off by sanding down the marker that I had on here. I didn't necessarily have to do this because eventually it will fade, but I wanted it to look nice. So I just brought my sander out, and it's one little extra step because I used the Sharpie, but it really wasn't that big of a deal. I only placed 2 or 3 handholds at a time, so I was able to easily keep track of which one I was working on at the moment. This specific set of handholds comes with all of the things that you need, including the Allen wrench that works for these screws. So you put a washer on the bolt, then put the bolt in, and then use the Allen wrench to screw it in. And you're going to screw it in through the hole and then into the threaded piece on the backside. And to ensure that these were extra tight, I actually used my hammer. And when I couldn't turn the Allen wrench any further, I used the hammer to hammer it even further, just to be safe. You will also notice that I'm wearing safety goggles here, and that is because I am sanding. I've been doing this long enough that I know that I can get anything in the eye if I'm not careful. And so safety goggles are a must. Always wear your PPE. As long as everything was lined up, it went pretty fast and pretty easily. However, there were a few times where the hole just didn't line up right, or there was some sawdust left over, or a few pieces of wood left in the hole that I had to go back and clear out. And it made it a little bit more difficult to do certain pieces. And I did discover as I got higher up on the wall that the step stool that I was trying to use was not going to cut it. So I actually went home and got my telescoping ladder and used that the next day instead because it's so much better for this kind of project. The last three pieces at the very top of the wall were a little bit tricky because there was the frame for the top deck that was in the way of me being able to easily put the backs in for these bolts. So what I did was I screwed the bolts in without the handholds in first, and then I got the backs on the other side so that they could thread onto the bolts. And then I came back to the front side and screwed the bolts in as tight as possible so that they would pull the back ends in and into the wood. Once that was done, I unscrewed the bolts, made sure that the back pieces remained embedded into the wood, and then placed the handholds and screwed those in. So that part took a few extra steps, but it wasn't too bad. Like I said, the telescoping ladder was a really big help for this project. I wish I had brought it from the beginning because it was at my house and this is at my parents' house. But now I know for the future, if you are looking for a ladder, I could not recommend this more. It's a little bit expensive, but if you need a ladder often and you don't have a lot of storage room like us, then this is definitely worth it. So that's it for the climbing wall. Honestly, I will say it took me a little bit longer than I was expecting, mostly because I had to do it spread out over like 2 weeks based on my schedule and when the baby was napping and all sorts of things. But I think it's awesome now. It's going to be great. We are going to do a climbing ladder on this side, and I'm going to do a gate up there. That will be a separate set of videos and posts because I'm really excited about that gate. It's going to be really cool. We came up with this idea, and I think it's going to be awesome. So do not forget to like and subscribe to see more videos like this in your feed. And thanks for watching.